Here we go. Here we go. Once again, Elonia, Elon, whatever y'all want to call him, musky dude, clown. That's what I call him, a clown. He sends out this tweet on, I think it happened on February 20th. He says, it's time to begin preparations for deorbiting the space station. It has served its purpose. There is very little incremental utility. Let's go to Mars. Okay. Well, when he put this out, it just sent people into shockwaves because people don't know what the space station does. The space station is very instrumental in helping people. The space station is instrumental in DNA samples, STEM. The space station has helped so many agencies. The space station has turned around and decided to say, listen, we have been up there. They've been in space almost 20 plus, about 20, almost 30 years. And the space station also has a coordinated effort with the Canadian Space Agency, the European Space Agency, the Japanese Aerospace Agency, and Russia. They also have these connections along with NASA. Okay. So what people don't know is that when he puts this out there, it was kind of a shocker because a lot of people don't follow space news or science news. A lot of people don't follow that. So it was kind of new news. It was like, okay, why is it spaces? We do know we have two astronauts sitting up there waiting to go home, but he wants to, hey, it's time to do this. So a lot of people are like, oh my God, what is he talking about? We're going to get rid of our International Space Station. But what people don't know is that it's already been declared that the space station was going to go into the Earth's orbit by 2030. It was already done. It was already said. It was an agreement that happened last year. Because the space station is falling apart, they said by 2030. Okay. Guess who got that contract? The single award contract has a total potential value of $843 million to launch service for the U.S. deorbiting vehicle will be a feature procurement. Okay. Guess who got that contract? SpaceX. NASA announced SpaceX has been selected to develop and deliver the U.S. deorbit vehicle that will provide the capabilities to deorbit the space station and ensure avoidance of risk to populated areas. Elon Musk company, he owns SpaceX. Okay. So when he put out that tweet telling people, hey, I want you to let's speed this up. And then he turns around and says that he wanted, let's just put this on the screen. When pressed for whether or not he meant up to the current schedule that calls for it to be safely brought down after 2030, he said the decision is up to the president, but my recommendation is as soon as possible. I recommend 2 years from now. What's the rush, Elon? You want that $840 something million? Is that the rush? Is that the rush? Because to me, it's already been determined. You got the contract. Oh, you didn't get the payment yet. I hear you're broke. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that you really are overinflating. I'm hearing that your Tesla stock is going down. I'm hearing that you're really hurting for money now. That's what I'm hearing. So it makes sense to move it up. Instead of by 2030, you want to move it to 2027. So you can get this contract, right? So you guys have to be watching to find out exactly what Trump is going to do, knowing the hold that Elon has over Trump. He's probably going to say, okay, cool, we'll speed it up. Elon, you go ahead. So you can collect that $840 something million, which I'm pretty sure it's only a scratch in the surface. He's probably come back with more money that's needed to create this vehicle. It's to create the vehicle to go and deorbit the entire space station. It's a vehicle that will do that. So he's tasked with that. Now, his competitor is Boeing. And Boeing is they're going to lose some jobs because Boeing has been developing things to help replace things that's on the spaceship. So this is all about competition. This is all about money. Okay. This is all about those things. And Elon is trying to position himself so he can continue to get your federal dollars while he's cutting your jobs. You see how that works out? He wants your federal dollars, your taxpayer federal dollars, to enrich himself while he is cutting jobs. That is something I don't believe that is sitting into the pits of the stomachs for those people who are Trump supporters. Elon Musk is not cutting waste. He is enriching himself. And he is cutting your jobs. I don't know how much longer you guys going to sit here and barely scrape by thinking that this man has your best interest. At some point, you're going to have to put away your biases because you don't want to be wrong. And you're going to have to sit back and say, bro, he's picking my pockets. He's picking our pockets. At some point, you're going to have to do that. I don't know when you're going to do it, but I think the sooner the better. Y'all be blessed.